Hey guys, this is Steve with Rumble Auto, and we've got a really exciting car to share today. This is a 2009 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 with a supercharger, an Edelbrock supercharger that is California legal. So this has got a CARB exemption order, which is actually a really big deal. So we've got a car that makes about 550 wheel horsepower, about the same amount of wheel torque, with 50 state compatibility, so pretty cool. This car has both keys. It's got some great receipts, 48,800 miles at this point, and I'm just getting it ready for sale, so I want to do a quick video. Always nice to share the cars on video when possible. I'm always trying to improve what that looks like using the GoPro, and hopefully I've got a little better orientation in this car where I'm a little further away from the headliner and the sun visor, so that you can see more of the car and less of the sun visor. I need to slow down a little bit. I want to give you guys a taste of the acceleration in the car. There's a guy ahead of me, so I'm going to give him a little bit of space to get away. This car, as you might imagine, it's got some power, so could use the space. It's got a heads-up display. I'm not sure that you can see it well, but I can. It's displaying the tach, the lateral G's, and the speedo. These all-aluminum 427 motors, it's called the LS7, definitely a very, very sought-after engine. It has dry sump injection, dry sump lubrication, that's what I'm trying to say. And it's a pretty special engine. They only offered it for a short run, and you know, you can buy these engines now after the fact, and they're quite coveted. Everyone wants a 7-liter V8, of course, so do I, and it's quite an engine. Makes for a very nice motoring experience, and surprisingly fuel efficient. These cars can get as high as 26, 27 miles per gallon when loafing down the freeway in 6th gear, which is really incredible considering how much performance you have out of them. Now we're onto the handling section of my loop. Car is very planted. Ironically, a C7 convertible in front of us. Cautious here. in traffic like anybody else. These cars represent a very special value proposition. If you love American cars, you're probably drawn to Corvettes, which is only natural. And you know, for the money in the used market, it's a very special car. Gives you a lot of everything. And I think for the right enthusiast, it's hard to find a car that would check as many boxes as this. You know, you get an extraordinary amount of horsepower. The parts prices are pretty darn good for GM products, so if you know you need little things for the car, it's not going to kill you like a German or Italian car. And of course, that unmistakable V8, you know, sound. This one enhanced, of course, with a supercharger. It's quite special. You know, you're going to feel pretty great about this car and all the adventures you could have with it. So. Always a pleasure to have cool stuff like this. You can hear the supercharger whining as I blip to shift. It's kind of fun. Entertaining car. You may not know this, but I once owned a C5 Z06 personally, one of my own cars, so I have an affinity for Corvette as well. Back to my rumble layer. So I hope you got a taste for what this car is all about. You know, you need a track to really exploit cars like this. The limits on this car are extremely high. Asks quite a bit of the driver, being a manual transmission car with this much horsepower channeled through the rear wheels only. I can tell you you'll have a lot of fun with a car like this, but it'll also be a challenging car, particularly if you drive it in slippery conditions. You'll be working pretty hard. That being said, for those who love American sports cars, there's not much better. So hope you enjoyed the ride. It's always fun to film, and I hope the video turned out right. I'll check it out shortly. Best wishes from Steve at Rumble Auto with another cool car. Take care.